Hi everyone, we're just going to complete one more activity that relates to the book Clark the Shark that we read earlier. And this activity is called What's Okay and Where. So for each place listed below, we are either going to circle if the behavior is okay in that setting or put an X over the behaviors that are not okay in that setting. Okay, so I want you to notice that the behaviors that are okay actually change based on where you are. So just like Clark said, there's a time and a place for everything. Okay, so let's start in the first place, which is your classroom. So let's look at each behavior. And again, if it's an okay behavior, we're going to circle it. If not, we're going to put an X over it. Okay, so the first one here, raising your hand. Is that okay to do in the classroom or not okay? Absolutely. That is something that we like to see in the classroom. We like to see lots of raised hands. Nice work. How about walking? What do you think? Yes, walking is absolutely a good behavior for the classroom. It is unsafe to, what's this guy doing? Run. Absolutely. So running in the classroom is something that we don't want to see. Pretty unsafe. Not talking. This is kind of a funny one because I know it's okay to talk in the classroom. At times it's okay to talk to your friends, and sometimes it's okay to talk to your teachers when they're not talking, when they're not giving instructions. But really, what I'm trying to get at is unless you're raising your hand, should you be talking? No. Put an X over that one as well. How about eating? Unless it's snack time, should you be eating in class? No, we save that for other places. How about dancing? I know sometimes you dance during circle time or if your teacher puts on Go Noodle or some music, but regularly we try to be really safe with our bodies and we don't always dance in the classroom. How about sleeping? That's really silly, isn't it? We are not going to be sleeping in the classroom. Save that for home. All right, now let's think about recess, going outside when you're on the playground. Is it okay to raise your hand? I mean, it is, but your teacher might not notice you. So raising your hand is not really a behavior that we save for recess. Walking? Sure, it's okay to walk at recess. And it's also okay to run. Not talking. So if you're outside playing with your friends and you don't talk, will they be able to play with you and understand you? No. So we want to be talking out at recess. How about eating? Now, sometimes we have snack outside, but not all the time. So we really want to save our eating for when it's appropriate, not always out on the playground. How about dancing? Absolutely. Go ahead and dance out on the playground. That is great. And how about sleeping? Are we sleeping out on the playground outside? No. All right. How about lunch? Think about when it's time to eat lunch. Some of you might eat in the cafeteria or some of you might eat in a classroom. Is it okay to raise your hand at lunch? Sure. It's okay. Walking during lunch? We really want to stay seated. Absolutely. How about running around when it's time for lunch? Nope. Not talking. Actually, yeah, this is true. Sometimes you'll hear your teachers say less talking, more eating. So we want to save our mouths for food, not talking during lunch. How about eating? Yeah, here's where it's okay to eat. Dancing during lunch? Not safe. We want to make sure you are safe with your food and safe with your bodies. How about sleeping? Does anybody sleep while they eat? No, not so much. Okay, and then the last place we're going to talk about is at home. Is it okay to raise your hand at home? Do mom and dad like it when you raise your hand? Maybe, but it's not really an expected behavior for home. You can kind of talk as freely as you like. Okay to walk at home? Sure. And running? Running's one of those funny ones. If you're playing outside with your family, absolutely it's okay to run. Do you run around your house? Again, not such a safe behavior when you're inside your house. Playing outside, absolutely okay. How about not talking? Do you think mom and dad or your brothers and sisters might find it a little weird if you don't talk? Probably. So we like to talk to our families. Okay to eat at home? Sure. How about have a dance party at home? Sounds like fun to me. And how about sleeping? Yes, this is where you sleep. Not in the classroom, not at lunch or at recess, but it's okay to sleep at home, obviously. Okay, so take a look at what we've done. We've looked at 4 different places and talked about what is expected and unexpected behavior in each one of them. So remember, what's expected changes depending on where you are. And just like Clark says, there's a time and a place for everything. Thanks, guys. Bye.